Their Excellencies will make a brief press statement regarding the bilateral talks they've had, and thereafter we'll have 4 questions from the press. Thank you.
Un segno basta e noi passiamo.
Please, let's take our seats. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, President Sergio, Mattarella, ambassadors, honorable ministers, distinguished officials, members of the media, good afternoon. I take this opportunity to appreciate and express deep gratitude to His Excellency, President Sergio Mattarella, the President of the Italian Republic, who has honored us by making this long-awaited visit to Kenya. It has been a tremendous privilege, Your Excellency, to receive you and your delegation. We've just concluded Okay, thank you very much. We have just concluded a highly successful bilateral engagement in which we held productive discussions and agreed to consolidate and advance the good relations between our 2 countries. Our 2 countries established diplomatic relations in 1964, and Italy has been a valued partner to the Republic of Kenya in political, economic, social, defense, and security cooperation. In our deliberations, the President and I agreed to deepen and expand these relations for the benefit of the people of our 2 countries. Our meeting provided us with the opportunity to discuss at great length modalities of enhancing trade and investment between Kenya and Italy. I am delighted to announce that the President of Italy, President Mattarella, and I witnessed the signing of 2 agreements, 2 MOUs, and a joint declaration to provide a framework for advancement of bilateral cooperation in different fields. We have signed an MOU through which our 2 countries shall cooperate in the fields of health towards the realization of universal health coverage and improved pharmaceutical production. We have also signed an MOU on bilateral consultations that will be established and set guidelines for the conduct of political consultations at the respective ministries of foreign affairs. We've also committed in good faith to re-establish cooperation on the construction of Aror, Kimorer, and Itare dams and other water and sanitation projects which are critical to our agenda on food security, delivery of water, and climate action. I am very proud to announce that the 3 dams which were subject to court cases and court matters, we have now agreed on a framework to settle all the outstanding court cases and court matters, and have agreed that the facilities that had been provided for the construction of these dams will be renegotiated so that we can provide for the delivery of the dams and the implementation of the projects. The government of Italy has also committed to advance 100 million euros in grants and soft loans covering projects in agriculture, development of MSMEs, housing and urban settlement, health, the digital superhighway, and the creative economy. This will be done through the Kenya-Italy multi-annual 5-year cooperation strategy on sustainable development. We further committed to cooperate in enhancing our informal settlement redevelopment program, which our 2 countries recently launched to facilitate security of land tenure in informal settlements in various counties, including Kilifi, Siaya, and Ngong municipalities. And further, this is an opportunity to appreciate Italy for the Debt for Development program, which has provided tremendous support of water, health, education, and urban development programs. Our two countries, at political and technical levels, agreed to remove non-tariff barriers and to promote greater trade and increased investment, including negotiating avoidance of double taxation agreement, which will usher in significant high levels of foreign direct investment in various sectors by both public and private Italian companies. We also exchanged views and shared ideas about emerging opportunities to improve the balance of trade between our two nations, including cooperation in agro-industrial, ICT, and biofuel projects, among others. Kenya is highly encouraged by the great interest shown by Italian investors in the Concert Technopolis, where a number have already set up business. With this visit, we are confident that even more investors will take up the myriad of opportunities in the project, including the financing that was graciously extended to the government of Kenya by Italy for the horizontal development of facilities in Concert City. Kenya and Italy are in agreement that climate change and other environmental challenges must be addressed within the context of sustainable development. As a result, our meeting provided us an opportunity to explore the possibility of a stronger collective voice in pursuit of common regional and global priorities, especially through increased support for green, sustainable energy policies. Kenya will use this understanding to seek partnership and investments with Italian firms, especially in the geothermal space, and later this month, there will be a conference that will profile opportunities in the green energy space between Kenyan and Italian companies. For Kenya and the world, especially countries in the global south, to successfully surmount the global crisis of climate emergency, that biodiversity loss and pollution, more and better financing is indispensable. We have therefore initiated the overdue conversation about the need to reimagine and reform the international financial system to make it responsive, climate sensitive, and fit for purpose. In consideration of the need to articulate the opportunities and pursue greater progress in the green agenda for Kenya and Africa, I have informed President Mattarella that I am convening a climate action summit in Nairobi from 4th to 6th September, this year, to which, Your Excellency, I invite you once again. I have assured the President of Kenya's strong position as a regional hub for investment, commerce, and other services, and the most attractive gateway to the East African COMESA and Africa Continental Free Trade Area markets. I therefore encourage Italian businesses to take full advantage of our position to grow their local, regional, and continental footprints. In our meeting, President Mattarella and I also had the opportunity to discuss issues of regional and international significance. We pledged to work together in securing a peaceful future for parts of our respective continents affected by conflict and instability. Kenya appreciates Italy's pledge to support our efforts to restore regional peace and security, including in the Horn of Africa, the efforts we are making in our sister country in Ethiopia, in South Sudan, and in DRC, not to forget the combined efforts we have in Somalia. Additionally, we agreed to collaborate bilaterally at the United Nations and other multilateral forums on the basis of convergence of values, principles, and positions to promote peace and security, promote trade, health, climate action, and the elimination of hunger and malnutrition. Our meeting also considered the initiation of the bilateral cooperation in such vital sectors as the art, culture, science, and technology. In this connection, President Mattarella will visit the Luigi Broglio Space Center in Malindi, which is funded by the Italian government with the support of Kenyan government. Further, we agreed that our bilateral cooperation should enhance mutual benefit of the center's output in scientific and technological research for sustainable development in Kenya and globally. On this highly successful visit, President Mattarella and I reaffirmed the strong bonds of friendship and solidarity that hold our nations and peoples together. This state visit is a clear demonstration of the commitment we share to enhance bilateral ties through continuous dialogue and sustained exchange of knowledge. Once again, I thank you, President Mattarella, for the honor of your visit and for the fruitful deliberations and productive engagements we have undertaken today. You have made tremendous contribution to the historic project of growing the bilateral relations between Kenya and Italy and in driving our national socio-economic transformation together. Ladies and gentlemen, I now welcome you, Mr. President.
It is a welcome and a sign of friendship between our two countries, and I wish to thank you very much, President Ruto, for this demonstration of friendship. I am very pleased and honored to be in Nairobi today with a state visit that I was forced to postpone due to the pandemic a few years ago. And I'm very happy that the state visit can take place in this very important year, which marks the 60th anniversary of Kenya's independence. Italy considers Kenya to be a virtuous example of democracy, and it is a model for social and economic development. Our countries have excellent and consolidated relations, which are proof of the friendship